Hi, my name is Will Young, and I teach forensics in addition to also being a chemistry teacher here at North. I do want to apologize that I'm not there in person tonight. As you might be able to tell from my voice, this is not normally how I sound. I've been sick all week, um, but anyway, I wanted to at least leave you this little video so you get some idea about me and about the class. So I've been teaching forensics the last 3 years, which is as long as we've been teaching it here at North. It's been in the district for longer than that, but it's a very interesting class. If kids are interested in like true crime, Netflix documentaries or podcasts or movies or any place where a lot of this CSI and forensic stuff has been infiltrating, mainstream media um, and entertainment, the last 15, 20 years. They should be pretty interested, I think, in forensics. But we do, of course, take a scientific approach to it. We talk about some of the things that are um, reliable and unreliable, and what's realistic about the way things are done in the movies and on TV and stuff like that. As well, just because that's what most of their exposure has been. Before I go any further, there's my email. If you have any questions, you want to reach out to me, that's a great way to do it. The topics that we cover in forensics, we're in the middle of crime scene investigation right now. We're a little bit delayed because I've been out sick, but um, the original plan was this week actually to do our crime scene lab, which is where there's a staged crime scene in my lab, and the kids are in teams, um, sort of like breaking up, uh, delegating responsibilities in terms of photographing evidence and cataloging it and sketching the crime scene and interviewing witnesses and things like that. So it's a good fun lab, and it kind of gives them an overview of what crime scene investigation is all about. After that, we will get into physical evidence, so like documents and forgeries and handwriting analysis. Counterfeiting, we'll take a look at what sort of like anti-counterfeiting measures have been taken to keep paper money more reliable. Trace evidence found in crime scenes, so how to analyze hair. What can we learn from that? Fiber and fingerprints. Um, we'll be doing some lifting of fingerprints. We'll develop fingerprints using several different techniques that the police actually use. Um, we will get into a little bit of blood typing, and then talk about blood spatter analysis. Again, what can and cannot be determined. Um, it's not always quite as impressive as the way that it's done on like Dexter or one of these other Hollywood shows. Um, but it is, there's definite information to be taken from blood spatter analysis, and we'll talk about that. And then we'll probably be able to finish up with arson. So that was a unit that we did last year for the first time, and I thought it was really interesting, looking at um, patterns on walls and ceilings, and was there an accelerant used in a fire where it might be arson, things like that. Um, they don't tend to have a lot of homework in forensics. Most of what we do is labs that are done in class. So as long as they keep up with that, they should be in pretty good shape. They take good notes. My tests are open notes, so if they've taken good notes, there is a lot of information on those in these units, which is why I allow them to do the open note test. So as long as they're there every day taking good notes, they should be in good shape. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me via email at wyoung@parkwayschools.net. So thanks for coming out tonight. I wish I could have been here with you, but hopefully this explained a little bit more about what your student is doing every other day. Thanks.